Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. Today we're excited to share with you a watch from a brand that's really gaining steam, pun intended. Today we're taking a look at the BALL Engineer Hydrocarbon Racing Chronograph. Before we dig into the details, we'll invite you to subscribe to the channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos on beautiful watches like this one. This racer chronograph from BALL has a 42mm diameter with a 53.5mm lug-to-lug. It's 15.7 millimeters thick and is powered by a BALL modified automatic chronograph movement. As a company, BALL watches has been increasing in popularity over the past several years due to some of their higher flying models like the Engineer M Marvelite. But there's watches like this one, this racer chronograph from the Hydrocarbon series, that really show how great they are at watchmaking. This is a rock-solid and well-made chronograph with a beautiful legible dial and two white chronograph sub-registers there on that blue dial. Due to that racing heritage, it's got a black tachymeter bezel surrounding the dial. BALL does a lot of things that nobody else is doing, or at least they're doing in their own way. Including on this watch, they've got the date window at 12 o'clock. We also have an impressive and unique crown guard and lock system, which I'll demonstrate here shortly. On top of the functionality though, this watch is also very attractive. The blue dial is accented with nice tritium indices surrounding the dial that don't detract from the style in any way. You'll also notice a red text chronometer certification down there just above 6 o'clock. The handset is legible and attractive and also contains that signature tritium tube for lume. Given that this is a chronograph, it's a relatively thick watch, and we do have large polished slab-style sides here on the outside of the case. But you'll see that those lugs turn downward quite heavily, which will make this more wearable for smaller wrists as well. The high level of detail continues with this railroad signature on the crown on the outside. I also quite like that sloping steam engine looking bezel protrusion at the top. As I mentioned, the crown is protected by BALL's proprietary crown guard system. If you push that button there at the top and pull forward, it releases the crown guard. We've got a screw down crown underneath that, and you can pull to operate the movement. Once you've screwed that crown back in here on the right side of the case, you can re-engage that crown lock system. In addition, these chronograph pushers are protected by a screw-down element as well. Once you release this screw-down crown, you're able to access the pushers to operate the chronograph. We have typical operation here with the top pusher starting and stopping the chronograph and with the bottom pusher resetting. As always with BALL, the quality of the bracelet was a point of emphasis for this watch. It's extremely well manufactured with very tight tolerance. This clasp that they manufacture is chunky and very well made, and it's my personal favorite from the BALL collection. It's a sturdy butterfly style with a nice two-sided fold over. Because of the logo protrusion, you do have to close that left side first, and when you put it together, that beautiful logo stands right in the center as a sign of quality. We also have a very nice double-sided diver's extension on either end of this butterfly style clasp. Their locomotive heritage is signaled here on the underside of the caseback with this steel etched design. We have 100 meters of water resistance indicated here, and underneath the caseback is that BALL modified automatic chronograph movement. The movement has a chronometer certification and will absolutely last you a very long time. For me, the wearing experience is amazing. I love a big chunky watch, and this one is quite heavy with that very thick and durable steel construction. It's a little bit long at 53.5 millimeters, but for a larger wrist like mine, it wears really well, and as I said before, the curvature will make this wear for many others. To get a chronometer grade chronograph Swiss made at this price point is really something to behold, and when you feel it in your hands, you really get a sense of the quality and effort that goes into the production of their wristwatches. Each and every time I handle a watch from BALL Watch Company, I'm impressed more and more, especially with this series with that built-to-last clasp and the beautiful design. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. And the link to this watch is in the description. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.